All right, you guys ready? We can start seated. And we're going to do a little warming up joints first before we do this. So, oh, and we're doing a couple, let me get the other bin out. You can grab an extra blanket if you want that for your wrist, if you have wrist stuff. So let's start with the breath. All right, close your eyes if that's comfortable. And we're just going to inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Can you guys hear me all the way in the back?
Yes.
A little bit? Okay. All right. And then I did this one last night, so we're going to try this one. It's called waterfall breath. And when I was explaining it, I forgot to include why it's called waterfall. So it's a regular inhale and then a 2 or 3 part exhale. And as you are exhaling, you are imagining a waterfall, so where you step down and then step down and then step down, imagining this cool waterfall that way. All right, so let's try that one. So we're going to inhale normal and then exhale. You can do it out your mouth or your nose, part way, and then again part way and part way. Let's do that a couple more times. Inhale, exhale, exhale, exhale. 2 more. Inhale, normal. And then exhale, exhale, exhale. Last one. Regular, normal inhale. And then exhale, exhale, exhale. All right, now we're sufficiently calmed down. Let's take a couple more breaths, just your regular breathing. Excellent. All right, let's go wrists first. So we're going to extend both arms straight out. Tuck the thumb, wrap the fingers around and make circles around with the wrist. Make bigger circles getting into the elbows and the shoulders. Excellent. And then we're going to release that, bring the palms together, interlace the fingers, and make figure 8s. And then let's pause that for a moment and switch which fingers on top. Excellent. Release that and shake it out. Let's move up to the head and neck. So we're going to inhale. On the exhale, bring the chin down towards the chest. Inhale all the way up, looking up towards the ceiling, just as far as is comfortable. Exhale, bring it all the way back down. Inhale, bring it up. And exhale all the way back down. One more time. Inhale all the way up. And exhale all the way back down. Nice. Inhale back to neutral. And then let's do a side exhale, ear to the shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, center. Exhale, first side. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Inhale back to center. One more time each side. Exhale. If you want to bring that same arm out and over, resting on the opposite side of the head, making space between the ear and shoulder. If you're feeling any tension in there, take the breath. Inhale, gather the tension and release it with the exhale. And then when you're ready, inhale, release the arm, head comes up, exhale, other side. Other arm comes out and over, making space. And then if you are discovering tension, bring that inhale into that tension, gather it up, and release it with the exhale. Beautiful. Release the arm, head comes up. And then one more movement with the neck. We're going to inhale straight ahead. Exhale, turn and look towards one side. Inhale back to center. Exhale, second side. Nice. Inhale, center. First side. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Inhale back to center. Last time, first side. Inhale, center. Last time, second side. Excellent. Back to center. Shoulder rolls. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, down and back. Excellent. And then forward and back. Excellent. And any direction. Wonderful. Awesome. All right. So our next movement, we're going to do our ankles, and then we'll get to our sun salutations. So it's a little harder sitting in the chair, but we're going to point and flex and maybe do 1 foot at a time. All right. And then circles around. And again, it might be 1 foot at a time. And then let's open up the toes and then relax the toes. Open and relax. And then the last one is windshield wipers. Excellent. All right. Feet can come back down to the mat. All right. So we're going to do 10 in the chair. Maybe. Ten to the chair, 5 kneeling, and 2 GI yoga style. So if you want to do them in a different fashion, I'm not the police, I'm not going to stop you. All right, so here we go. So we're going to sit in our chair. You okay on the floor? Okay. All right, so let's start hands at the heart. We're going to inhale, hands come down, arms come up. And then exhale, arms out to the side, forward fold. We're going to halfway lift with an inhale. Exhale, fold forward again. Inhale, we're going to come back up. We're going to lift one knee up. And then the other knee up. And then we're going to come into our down dog. So we're holding on to the back of the chair, leaning forward. It looks sort of like a down dog. And then we're going to come into our plank. So straight. And then our upward dog, looking up and maybe pushing up if you can. And then sit back down. Downward facing dog. And we're going to bring our feet back to the mat. One knee up, the other knee up, so that would be your lunge. And then we're going to exhale, fold forward again. And then inhale all the way up. Palms together, exhale, hands to heart. All right, here we go again. Inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come back up. And then we're going to bring one knee up and the other knee up. So that would be your lunge, that when we're doing the knee thing. Yeah. And then we're going to come to down dog. And then upward facing dog. And then plank. And then back to down dog. And then back to the lunge, or we're going to lift one knee up and then the other knee up. So you're going to step the other foot forward. Both feet come down, and then we're going to fold forward. And then inhale, arms coming up. And then exhale, hands to heart. All right, here we go again. Inhale. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come back up. And then we're going to either step forward into a lunge or lift one knee. And then the other foot goes back. And then from here, we're going to do our down dog. And then upward facing dog. Coming into plank. And then back to down dog. Bring your feet back up. And then we're going to do either the lunge or one knee and then the other knee. So step your feet back up together. You're going to exhale, fold forward. And then inhale, coming all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. All right. Again, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, coming all the way up. One knee up. Other knee up. And then down dog. Upward facing dog. Plank. Back to down dog. Feet come back to the mat. Or you're stepping forward with your lunge. One knee up. Other knee up. Gonna exhale, fold forward. And then inhale all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, here we go. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, coming up. And then either your lunge or lift one knee. Second knee. Down dog. Upward facing dog. Coming into plank. And then back to down dog. And step the feet back up. And then either your lunge or one knee up. And then the other knee up. Forward fold. And then inhale all the way up. Palms together. Exhale. Hands to heart. Nice. All right. Halfway done with the chair. This chair version. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, coming up. And then lunge or one knee up. Other knee up. Coming into our downward facing dog. Upward facing dog. Plank. Back to down dog. Feet come back into the mat and then either step forward or bring one knee up. Other foot comes up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, coming all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Excellent. Here we go again. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, up. And then step forward, or step back, or one knee comes up, and then the other knee comes up. Coming into downward facing dog. Upward facing dog. Come into plank. And then back to down dog. Feet come back to the mat, and then you're gonna lift one knee or step one foot forward. Other foot comes forward. Exhale, fold forward. And then inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, here we go. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, coming up. And then step back or lift one knee, other foot or knee, and back down. Downward facing dog. Upward facing dog. Into plank. Back to down dog. And then knees or lunge. Step forward or lift one knee. Other side. And then forward fold. And then inhale all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, 2 more. Let's sway. Here we go. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, coming up. Step back or lift one knee. Other foot goes back or the other knee. Downward facing dog. Upward facing dog. Plank. Back to down dog. And then feet come back to the mat. Step forward or lift one knee. Other foot forward. Other knee. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, coming all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. 1 more like that. Here we go. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, coming back up. And then we're going to step back or inhale or bring one knee in. Other foot goes back, other knee comes up. Downward facing dog. Upward facing dog. Plank. Downward facing dog. Feet come back to the mat. Step 1 foot forward or bring your knee up. Other knee comes up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, coming all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, anybody need a water break? Go ahead and grab it. I'm going to adjust my counting cards. And we're going to do a standing at the chair next. So if you don't want your chair, that's totally fine. If you want to stay seated, that's fine too. We're essentially doing the same thing. And actually the chair is going to face you, the seat of the chair. All right, so can you guys see me if I do it like this? With the chair like this? Nobody said no, so. All right. So, to me, this one's a little easier than the chair, but however you want to do it. And if you want to stay seated, go ahead and do that. All right, so here we go. Hands at the heart. You're going to inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms out to the side, forward fold. Your hands can come to the chair. And then we're going to inhale, halfway lift. And we're going to either lift one knee or step 1 foot back. Other foot comes back or knee up and down dog. So we're going to drop the head between the arms. And then upward facing dog. The hips come towards the chair. We're going to look up. And then back to plank. Downward facing dog. And then we're going to step 1 foot forward or bring one knee up. Second foot comes forward or knee up. Forward fold. And then inhale all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. All right. Here we go again. Inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. We're going to step 1 foot back or lift the knee. Step the second foot back or lift the knee. Downward facing dog. And then hips come forward, upward facing dog. You're going to come back to plank. And then back to that downward dog. Step 1 foot forward or lift the knee. Second foot comes forward or lift the knee. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, arms out all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Here we go again. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Lift one knee or step one foot back. Other knee or step the other foot back, downward facing dog. Hips come forward, upward facing dog. Back to plank. And then downward facing dog. We're going to step one foot forward or lift the knee. Second foot comes forward or the other knee. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, coming all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, if you need to take a break at any time, totally fine. Get a drink whenever you need it. Here we go. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. You're going to step one foot back or lift the knee. Step the other foot back or lift the knee. Come into down dog. Hips come forward, upward facing dog. Back to plank. Downward facing dog. You're going to step one foot forward or lift the knee. Second foot comes forward or lift the knee. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, arms come up. Hands together at the heart. Excellent. All right. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. We're going to step one foot back or lift the knee. Second foot goes back or lift the knee. Downward facing dog first. And then upward facing dog. Back to plank. And then all the way through to down dog. Going to step one foot forward or lift the knee. Second foot comes forward or lift the second knee. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, arms all the way out. Up. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, halfway done. Take a break, take a drink, take a breath. All right, here we go. Hands at the heart. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. You're gonna lift one knee or step one foot back. Other knee comes up or step the other foot back. Come into downward facing dog. Back to upward facing dog. Come into plank. All the way back to down dog. You're gonna step one foot forward or lift the knee. Step the other foot forward or lift the other knee. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, coming all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, next one. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Now lift one knee or step one foot back. Lift the other knee or step the other foot back. Come into downward facing dog. Bring the hips forward, upward facing dog. Back to plank. And one more down dog. We're going to step one foot forward or lift the knee. Step the other foot forward or lift the other knee. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, arms come up all the way to the top. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, only three more of this one. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Step one foot back or lift a knee. Step the other foot back or lift the other knee. Coming into downward facing dog. Hips come forward, upward facing dog. Back to plank. And then through to downward facing dog. We're going to lift a knee or step one foot forward. Lift the other knee or step the other foot forward. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, arms come up all the way up. Palms together, hands to heart. All right, to the left, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. One foot comes back or lift a knee. Other foot comes back or lift the other knee. Coming into downward facing dog. Hips come forward, upward facing dog. Into plank. One more downward facing dog. And then we're going to step one foot forward or lift a knee. Step the other foot forward or lift the other knee. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees. Inhale, coming all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, last one of these. But we're getting there, right? Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Lift one knee or step one foot back. Lift the other knee or step the other foot back. Come into downward facing dog. Hips come forward, upward facing dog. Back to plank. One more downward facing dog. You're going to step forward or lift a knee. Step the other foot forward, lift the other knee. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bend the knees, arms all the way up. Palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, take a break. We only have 7 more to go. So if you have water, take a drink. Take a couple breaths. We're going to come down to the floor. So you can move your chair out of the way. Oh, sorry. You can stay in the chair instead of coming down onto your knees, especially if you have wrist issues or knee issues. If you want to stay with the chair, you are 100% welcome to do that. If you're doing it without anything, awesome. So that's all those options. You can do either of those two we just did, or do it whichever way you've been doing it too. So I'm going to grab a blanket. I'm going to do 5 kneeling salutations. These are the ones that always get me mixed up too. So what did I say? 5 of these. And then we'll have 2 more after that. All right. So you guys ready? All right, so this is starting position, seated on the heels. We're going to inhale, arms coming up, and then exhale, puppy pose, so the hips stay up. And then we're going to come into cat. Flip the toes, downward facing dog. And then back down to the knees. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat, and then come down to puppy pose. Inhale, coming all the way up, and then exhale back to start. All right, that's one. It's a little different than the chair one. It's hard to keep.
These don't fit.
Yeah, so just do what you were doing, if you remember it. I'll try and, I don't know if I can do both at the same time. All right, inhale, coming up. Exhale, fold forward, so that's our puppy pose. And then inhale, coming up to cat or halfway lift, and then fold forward. We're going to curl the toes and come into downward facing dog. And then back down to the knees. You can come into upward facing dog. Exhale, cat. Back down to puppy, so you could do down dog again. And then we're going to inhale, high knees, And then exhale back to start. All right, that was 2. Inhale, we go a little faster maybe. Exhale, fold forward, the puppy. Inhale, we're gonna come up, you could do cow and then cat if you want. And then we're gonna curl the toes, downward facing dog. Back down to the knees, you could do an inhale, cow and then cat. Exhale, fold forward, the puppy. And then we're gonna inhale all the way up to high kneel. And then exhale back to start. All right, we only have 2 more left. Inhale. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And then we're gonna inhale, cow, exhale, cat. Curl the toes, downward facing dog. And then back down to the knees. Inhale, cow, exhale, cat. Exhale, fold forward. And then inhale, high kneel. Exhale, back to start. 1 more like that. Here we go. Inhale. And then exhale. Inhale, cow, and then exhale, cat. Curl the toes, downward facing dog. Back down to the knees. Inhale, cow, and then exhale, cat. Exhale, puppy pose. And then inhale, high kneel. Exhale, all the way back down. All right, that's those. We have 2 more. So I'm gonna go and do GI yoga style. You guys can do in the chair, seated, to the chair like we did the second round. On the floor, you can take an early savasana. I'm not joking.
Cat pose.
Yes. All right. So, guys ready? Anybody need a drink? Just ready to be finished? Let's go. Finish. All right. So we're just gonna do it. We've done it before. All right, here we go. Hands at the heart. We're gonna inhale, hands down, arms up. Exhale, arms out to the side, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Hands come down to the mat. We're gonna step 1 foot back. And the other foot back, come into plank. You're gonna exhale, downward facing dog. And then we're going to bring the knees back down, upward facing dog. Back to plank. And then you can step feet forward or step the hands back. Inhale, arms out to the side, all the way up. Palms together, hands to heart. All right, let's finish off strong. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Hands come down to the mat, step all the way back to plank. I did it backwards. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then we're gonna step forward or walk our hands back. Forward fold, arms come out to the side, inhale. All the way up, palms together. And we're done. Yay! All right, so let's do a gentle cool down. We'll take a final relaxation pose, and then we're done early today. But we have treats, so we earned them, right? Yes. So let's do some cat and cow. And you can either do it seated or standing, however you want to do it. I'm just going to do it standing because I'm up. And if I get down, I don't want to get back up. All right, so feet are nice and wide. We're going to exhale cat, inhale cow, exhale cat, inhale cow. So moving nice and slow. And actually, if you want to even slow it down more, just move on the exhale. So we're going to inhale, exhale, inhale before you move, and then exhale as you move. Or whatever rhythm works for you, just moving really nice and slow. Bless you. All right, back to neutral. And then we're going to do gentle laterals. Sometimes they can go a little fast, but we're going to go as slow as we can here. So we're just going to inhale one arm up and over just as far as is comfortable. All right, I feel like I'm going really fast. All right, let's do one more time each side. Excellent. All right, and then let's do just gentle twist back and forth. Excellent. And then back to center. 3 or 5, cat and cow, each direction. And then when you're ready, coming down onto your mat, on the floor, on your back. We're not even going to do a squat. We're just going to come all the way down. And let's do a couple of apanasanas. Knees in on the exhale, knees out on the inhale. And then after you've done 3 or 5 of those, extend both legs all the way straight out. We're going to finish off with inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, arms down by your sides. And finish off the one you're on and do one more. And then we're going to release the feet and the legs away from each other. Arms come out away from the torso, palms up or palms down. Maybe tuck the shoulder blades under if that feels comfortable. Getting any last little wiggles out. If you have your chair handy and want to put your legs up on your chair, you're welcome to do that. Or however you are your most comfortable. If your blanket's handy, you can put it under your head. Where mine went. And just feel how cool the floor is. If it's uncomfortable on your back and you want, you can bend the knees. Bring the feet out wide on the mat and then tip the knees in towards each other. That'll help release that lower spine. And I'm going to sit up so you can hear me better. And let's do a full body relaxation, walking up the body, starting with the feet. Relax the toes. Relax the tops of the feet, the soles of the feet, and the heels. Release the ankles. Relax the knees and the space behind the knees. Relax the tops of the thighs and the backs of the thighs. Let the pelvis be heavy and sink into the earth. Relax the abdomen. Release the rib cage and let go of breath. I almost said grief. And let go of grief too. Let the shoulders be heavy and sink into the earth. Relax the upper arms, elbows, and lower arms. Release the wrists. Relax the hands, fingers, and palms. Release the throat and the back of the neck. Relax the jaw. Smooth the forehead and face. Let any last thoughts seep out the top of the crown of the head. Let the earth's gravity hold you. Let the air around you breathe you. Take the next few moments and just be. Gently coming back into awareness. Wiggle your toes. Wiggle your fingers. If you'd like, you can roll your head side to side. When you're ready, and with an inhale, rolling over onto your right or left side. And take a couple breaths here before you come up, and let every last bit of tension release from the body. When you're ready, and with an inhale, pushing up to a comfortable seated position. And to bring breath back into the body and finish our sun salutation day, we're going to do 3 of the sun salutations. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3. All right, 1 of each. Here we go. So we're going to inhale, hands float up. Exhale, hands float back down. Second one, arms out in front. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. And number 3, elbows and palms together. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Hands come back down to the heart. And namaste.
Namaste.
Fabulous job, guys.
Thanks for the torture.
Oh, you're welcome.